Okay, today I'm going to review the Laguna 1412 bandsaw. I got this thing from Rockler about a couple months ago, and I got it on sale for a couple $100 less or something, and it took about 3 months for me to get. I do like it. I had a bigger bandsaw, a commercial bandsaw before this that could do metal and wood, but I wanted something more specific for wood. So it's my baby in the background, but put the key in here, take the key out. So this light stays on as long as it's plugged in. That's fine. But it's got, all the guides are ceramic, and it's got lots of different adjustments. And this will take that up and down and so forth. And everything's probably really intuitive to adjust once you do it a couple times and get it done. So some of the things that I don't like. This is not necessarily, it's not a quick attachment. It's a screw. And every time you want it to lock down, you've got to tighten this screw down and move it to where you want it. There's nothing bad about it. Yeah, buddy. So it'd be kind of cool if that thing was kind of a quick thing. Now this fence comes out, and if you want to get up close, all you do is slide that in there, tighten these down, and it's pretty fast. Now this fence will line up with, now get a little closer look, it'll line up with your tape right here, and so whatever you're at, it is at also. So it takes a little bit to set this up to get this right on where you want it. Now, I had a little bit of a problem. I have another video that says I'm knocking down here, and I called Laguna to help me out, and they sent me a new blade because of all the problems I was having. It was just, it wasn't tight enough. I just torqued it down and it worked fine after that. So I also had a nick in the fence, and this bar here is a little bit pitted. They sent me a new bar, sent me a new fence, no charge. So I've been happy with the customer service so far with what's happened. It's got gauges in here to your tightness, and it's also got an open window right here to show you that your blade is running on center or wherever you want to run it. And it's also got a dial right here to show how deep you are. This all opens up, and it's pretty easy to change the saw. This is magnetic. The blades, it's pretty easy to change the blades, and it's as easy as just opening everything up. Now, one thing, this does get in the way when you're doing that, so you just gotta move it out of the way here and there. And then you pop this open like this. You pull this down, then you pull this out, and the blade will all come out. Once you do it a couple times, it only takes about maybe 2 minutes to change out the blade. And they got a really good system here, how it works. Again, so I'm telling you a little bit of the pros. Some of the cons that I don't like is, like I said, that I wish there was a quick release right here. The table tilting tilts fairly easy. I don't have any real issues with that. That's how easy it tilts. And then they've got this little button right here that you pop out, and for some reason it'll tilt, a little bit that way. So you pop that back in, tighten it down. So everything's pretty good. Now, one other thing that I changed is the height of the table. It comes with a you can buy a light kit, and you can buy a mobility kit. And I heard that the table was a little bit low, and I'm tall. I'm about 6'1", a little bit taller than that. So I wanted the table a little bit higher. And so this is about 43.5 inches. I added about 6 inches of height to it, and I'll show you what I did. I just bought some casters from Rockler, and I built just a little base out of of some extra 2x4s I had, and I screwed that in, and that's it. So, closer look, we got your guide right here to show you how far up and down. You loosen this up in the back right here, and then you run this, and that'll run you up and down really easy. It goes real fast. And I'll show you a cool feature is that you could see it running up in there, but once it gets high enough, it pops out of the top. I think you can see that. Pops out of the top. So you get about, I'll show you, about 13 inches of actual clearance for cutting. Run that back down a little bit. So everything's really adjustable and easy to do. Again, the fence. Here's the when you adjust that, you can run that back and forth. So you can bring that down, or you can pop this loose real fast and easy. Pull that off. Put that one on. And then that's how that works. So again, adjusting the blades and the guides and everything else. So here's another window, your tension adjustment. You can see that in there. So that tells you, let's see if I can focus on it. It's got a quarter, eighth, quarter, 3/8, and ½ inch for the different blade widths. And here's how you do that. And then you got your quick release back here, which is this lever. And then this right here controls your blade being in the middle, or however you want to position it in your wheel, your tire. Something else, there is no storage down here. Not a huge deal. Some people complain about that. It'd be nice, but I don't really care. It does have 220 or 110. I'm plugged into 110 right now, and it seems to work really nice. The controls are really easy to handle. It is a little difficult to work on those guides up in here. You probably can't see them super good, but I usually tilt the table to get to them, and that's not a huge deal. So you just want to set that up when you are putting on a new blade. I've got a couple different blades right now. I have a ½ inch blade on there. That works kind of good for overall. Let's turn it on. Not too loud. Runs really smooth. My blade makes a little bit of a noise because I tweaked it just a little bit. You know, I'm new at a bandsaw, and I tweaked it just a little bit on accident, so it's got a little bit of a noise, but my other blades don't have that noise. It works real good. It's not too big. There's the motor back here. I got extra blades in here, and I got a dust port right here. So it's a 4-inch dust port, and I've used it. It works pretty good. I just recently got a dust collector that I made, and I guess we can cut some wood. So I'll show you how it works. Okay, buddy. So right here I got a piece of scrap. It's a 4x6, 4x8, and I'm just going to run this through here on the fence. Just got a nice, see if you cut a nice little strip off of it. Let's see how it works. I did have a knot right here, and so it was getting a little smoky because it was pushing through that knot. So I cut this, and I went real thin on it. You can see I went paper thin on it, and it finishes pretty well. It depends on your blade. That cuts really nice. So, all in all, I do like the Laguna. Again, I had a bigger one, a little more power, but this one does great. It's all about the blades, having the right blades for what you're cutting, and it's about changing blades when you need the right ones. And I would say this saw is very easy to change the blades. I guess I can take out the blade real fast to show you, because I'm bragging about it. Just find a screwdriver. There's all these different adjustments that you gotta remember what you're working on. So we'll unplug it. This is aluminum, got aluminum cover, and it's got these little screws here with Allens, so you can do fine adjustments with that. Yeah, I find it's easier to take this off. I'm changing the blade out. So what I do is I grab the handle down here, pull that down, open this up, take this off, pull this all the way down, open that up. Blades are very sharp. Get the blades out of the guides. Oh yeah, and there's a little dust seal right here. Right here. And that helps when you have a dust collector on there. Blades out. You get your new blade. I know I'm not the fastest at this, but as I do it more and more, I get a little bit faster. Tighten it down. And you want to roll it by hand to get it centered. Everything looks centered. Pop this back on. This right here keeps the table together. Brush down here, pop this back on. Okay, close everything up. We got a little belt right here that drives the bottom wheel. That's it. So it's not a record blade change, but they really make things easy. And again, this is the Laguna 1412 bandsaw. I give it a great rating. I do like it. Great for resawing. Great for just average projects. And again, I'm coming from a big industrial bandsaw that I could stick an engine block on, and I can cut. I can cut an engine block in half. So this is a little different speed. The other one was variable speed. This one just has a 1-speed. But I really like it for what I'm using it for the woodworking. I can do a lot of different things with it. I got a little circle jig that I put on here, and I just push a screw in it, and I can do little wheels and circles and a lot of different things. So there you go, Laguna 1412.